Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world. I would like to thank you for stopping by. Oh, stopping by Healing Inner Child Wound Conversations with Z. I'm Zuri Bibi or Rita, as my friends know me. Um, I'm coming on with another reading because I did one earlier tonight and it was full of pure fuckery. And I did not want to go to sleep with that energy. Um, I've already said a prayer. I have healing music playing right now, which is True Inner Peace, Heal Your Soul, Binaural Beats, and Isochronic Tones. That's what's playing right now. I'm burning some Palo Santo, and I'm going to burn some sage too because that last reading was, I don't know. I don't do karmic readings all the time, but that last reading was, it was over the top. And I had to take a break. And I've shuffled the cards. I've prayed over the cards. Um, we're going to do the message in just a moment. This is going to be a love reading. It's been a while since I've done one. But I had to balance that energy because that was some mess. And then I'm going to sleep because I need to clear that energy out of my memory bank. But I'm burning some sage right now. I'm just trying to get it. Yeah. This whole space. Me. Oh my God. You got, there are entities attack, and it's funny. I don't have that sexual energy on my body affecting me right now. It felt like somebody was trying to molest me. That's what it, and I didn't say that. I didn't want to say it in the other reading. I felt like I was being molested again. It was that same feeling that I felt as a kid. I was molested as a child. Let's get it out there. If you're new to my channel, you'd have to go. I don't know where that reading was, but I was molested as a child. I had a male babysitter. I kid you not. I was the in our, if you were on my channel, you were the person chosen. You were the sacrificial lamb. They always sacrifice a child, and I was the child that was sacrificed. And I found that out through Solera Speaks. Solera Speaks. I always speak on her about her channel because I didn't understand what had been done to me until I watched, listened to her channel. And once I listened to her channel, I watched every video that she made. I kid you not. And it explained my childhood to the T. It explained everything. How I was gaslit, abused mentally, physically. I was the sacrificial lamb in my household. And then I ended up getting around adults, the relationships afterwards. They trigger those wounds that were created in my childhood. And I say that because my father passed away when I was 9, 8 and a half. 8. I turned 9 that year, but I was 8. And I need to clarify that because normally the worst of the childhood wounds that happen to you are like 7, 8, 9-ish for a lot of us. If you're part of my collective, I'm sure things happen beforehand because I can remember. I can say this. My father, before he died, and I was close to my dad. The only time I wasn't with my dad was when he went to work, when he went to the bathroom, or if him and mom hung out. You know, they had some kind of whatever. And then after he died. And so, I this I don't fully remember. I don't remember if I was molested after he passed away or before he passed away. But I do know that I had a male babysitter. They lived across the street. And I can talk about it now. It doesn't affect me. I've healed that part of my journey. This individual paid. He paid for what he did to me. This individual was supposed to be he had the opportunity to be a professional football player. He was a big guy. 300 pounds probably. 250 at least. And I was 8 or 9 years old. I was not how can I say this? He didn't have sex with me. It was other ways that he abused me. But this person, because of what he did to me, he ended up from my and I don't want to quote it, but something happened to his legs, his ankle or something like that. He got injured. He was injured and he was no longer allowed, his journey toward playing the football was ended. The divine don't play about his own. I got every night I pull these cards up, my cards are in reverse. Somebody doesn't want you to free yourself. I'm going to keep that because apparently that is part of the message. But you need to express your love anyway. The last reading that I did about an hour or so ago is uploading right now. And it was pure fuckery. I had to take a break. I've done karmic readings before, but this one was over the top for me. I don't remember what I was saying a few minutes ago until this moment, but that other reading that I did, I felt like I was being molested. But it wasn't that individual. It was other people. So apparently, whatever the karmic collective was, they were trying to reel me back into that past energy. Because I can tell you, I was messed up. I was fucked up for a while. But I didn't know it. I would do stuff and I didn't understand why I was doing it. But I do remember that I was a people pleaser. But not only, I'm talking about being abused sexually, but my family dynamic was fucked up as well. I had an older sibling that was the golden child. And then I had a younger sibling that knew how to they had health issues, so they knew how to manipulate things to get their way. And there was a big difference between the older sibling and myself. And then it was just as big, but not as big of a difference in the age with the younger sibling and myself. And so I felt a lot of the brunt of it was just fucked up. Let me just say it like that. When my father passed away, there was money, but I never saw it. And if I did see it, it would be like $20 here, $20 there. I was always told, well, we gotta, your rent, and you gotta have a place to stay, and we gotta have lights and gas and this and that. But I always remember that my mother always had cigarettes. She always had liquor. But we had our lights never got cut off. Our gas never got cut off. We always had we had a place to stay because when my father died, the house was paid for. And she had a job. So, saying all of this, I had to grow up like that. My older sibling went off to college, and mom made sure tuition was paid for that until, older sibling had their own karmic situation, which is, I'm not talking about because that's their business. But I remember from the time that older sibling went away, I had to make sure mom got up to go to work. Now she would be drinking, drunk, but I had to make sure she was able to get up by 10. It's funny because I'm looking at this clock and it's 10:51, and I remember mom had to be at work by 11 o'clock, and there would be times when it was this time and she would not be up because she had been drunk. My mother was an alcoholic. I grew up in a house where drinking was heavily done. I grew up in a household where I had to learn, where I had to clean. I had to do a lot of stuff. I didn't really have a childhood. I wasn't allowed to do a lot of things that I saw other kids doing anyway. It was a lot of things done to me. And I know that those things affected me in my teenage years. Because then I began to sneak out, sneak and do stuff. Then I created my own little karmic stuff. That's how they do it. That's how the Matrix does it. They try to get you where you're already in a karmic you're born in a karmic situation where you're being fucked over, and then when you try to get out of that, you fight it. Try to free yourself. They say no. You can't free yourself. They don't want you to free yourself. And because they wouldn't allow me to free myself, I created more karmic stuff. Now, I want to talk about that now. Excuse me, that's a spiritual burp. But I'm just giving you like a little synopsis of what I dealt with. I don't even know why this has come up in the conversation, because this was not supposed to be what I'm talking about right now. The last reading I dealt with, let me repeat that. It was pure fuckery. It was pure, I felt my energy being drained, like somebody was molesting me, because that's what they were doing. They're trying to molest me trying to get me back in that timeline, trying to get me feeling those feelings that I didn't understand what was going on. When you're 8, 9 years old, you don't understand what's going on. Because I'll be honest, this person babysat me at least 3 or 4 times. And I remember at least 2 times that they did what they did to me. I remember that. And as a young adult, as a teenager, I was just wild. I mean, my own, your hormones change, and then you're just doing all kind of crazy stuff. That's a whole nother karmic situation. And then when I got of age where I wanted, because I was being abused, verbally, physically, my mother was very violent. If I didn't do what she wanted, I got the hand. And if I didn't I got the hand and I got the mouth. So it was physically and verbally abuse all the time. And I remember it. And then when I got of age when I made that decision, then it was just the verbal at this point. But I will talk about that another time. The reason why I don't know why that came out. But the reason why this reading is out is because I have to balance out that karmic energy. I have to guard, because I'm still freeing myself and they don't want me to free myself. They're trying to keep me back in that time frame. Past energies in the past, I didn't know how to express my love because I never knew what love was. I was abused. I didn't know what it was. But at this point in my life, and I'm way older than a lot of the readers that you may watch, eventually I'll put my face back on the channel. I just felt the need right now that I needed a break of the karmics doing stuff. I felt the need to balance out because I'm understanding the laws of the universe. I'm understanding how I was manipulated. I'm understanding, and I've taken back that control of my life, and they don't want me doing that. Now, for today, this August 16th, because I'm going to show you the calendar, it says, don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Walk beside me and just be my friend. I ain't following nobody, and I ain't trying to have you follow me, because my journey and your journey is totally different. Now we can walk together and I can explain what I've been through to help you deal with whatever you may be going through. But that's where I am in my life right now. And that was by Albert Camus. And I'm going to admit, the other reading, because it was so heavy, I had a glass of wine. I ain't going to even lie. It's done. I'm done with it. So I'm feeling real good. And I'm okay with that. But I need to balance out that energy. But there is going to be some... I'm going to clarify why. But what I want you to understand right now is that what law are you understanding? Oh, that flipped over real quick. Everything, books, symbols, techniques are all tools at the time to serve me until a new one resurfaces or surfaces. There is always a change except to the immutable universal laws. Every action is the right one for my growth. There is no wrong decision, as I learn all the time. Eventually, I realize I am the creator. This is why this reading is happening. because I realize I am the creator. I realize I create anything that's happening in my life. Whereas they don't want me to understand that I'm creating it, that I'm freeing myself. They don't want me to free myself. They don't want me to express my love. They don't want me to do any of this stuff. They were enjoying my energy. What's on the bottom? Addictions, habits. It is an addiction if I am not aware I am doing it. When I am conscious of it, it is not an addiction. It is a choice. When I have choices, I can choose to change it. Everything begins first within me, the energy worlds unseen. This is where I was for a long time in my life. And I say that because I remember talking to my older sibling about some things. And that's all I have to say about that. Because I truly believe, I truly believe that my older sibling knows or knew of my abuse. Because I do remember speaking about it. And I do remember being told not to talk about it. Now, I think after I spoke about the abuse, I never had the male babysitter anymore. They lived across, he lived across the street from me, and my family interacted with his family. And my older sibling still interacts with a member of that family. We'll leave it at that. I don't have no that person. That person didn't abuse me. I claim that person. But let's keep going, because this reading is doing its own thing again, like it did this earlier. And I'm not reading that card that tried to pop out. We're not doing that. I'm not. But I can tell you that that's what's going on. I don't know if you can see the cards. I had that glass of wine, so who knows what's going on. What I will do is pull this. I'm going to pull the oracles first. Can I have a message for myself and the collective? Because I really don't know what's going on. It fell out. Vanishing mirror. When I look at that, whoever is looking in, that mirror is disappearing. 58. It's a change, and I've been working to end this change. Ego sublimation. So, from my understanding, that the powers that be have been attacking my ego, because they don't want me to free myself. They know that I'm learning how to express my love, and I'm not even looking at the pictures. I'm just looking at the words. It is time to take back control of your life. They don't want me to take control. When I look at it this way, this unicorn trying to break out of a corral. I don't know if I call it a corral. But you know how you see where the horses are fenced in? They're keeping this one fenced in. They don't want me to get out of the fence. They want me back in the fence. And if you watch that other reading when it loads up, you'll understand why they don't want to let me out of the fence. What I am understanding is that I need to express my love. Now, there's a masculine and a feminine energy. And I need to do it because whatever the powers that be have been, they have been affecting my finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I can tell you it's been some stuff going on in my life, but I'm still persevering. Let's keep it real. And if you're on my channel, you've been expressing these things too. Now, I see these colors. You know, there's a masculine here and a feminine energy. She has green, yellow, blue, red. So I see base, sacral, throat, solar plexus. So and they're looking at one another. So she's speaking. And she's speaking full confidence. And she's speaking from the heart. He's, which for masculines, sacral, base, but he has dark green legs. There's love there as well. Heart. His heart is deeper than her heart. It's saying go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So there should be some type of conversation going on. And when you have that conversation, whatever the ego has been blocking, you're going to shatter it, that mirror. Because the ego is your protector. It protects the program. However you were programmed, and I just spoke to you how I was programmed. I was abused and all this other kind of stuff. But the program, the ego always wants to protect. I almost said project. The ego wants to protect the conscious mind. It doesn't want the subconscious mind to have its way. And by me or you, because I'm part of the collective, by me doing whatever we just talked about, I'm gonna shatter the ego's mirror, and I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. This is a subliminal. What's playing in the background is subliminal, and the ego can't hear it. Those messages cannot hit the ego. Overflow. And by doing this, I'm going to have overflow. I'm going to put that there. Because I am freeing myself. Overflow and plenty. This is what's coming towards. You're having the movement toward adventure. Okay. The way I have the camera, I can't see what's going on, so it's kind of weird. So you may see the cards crooked, but I don't mean for them. I ain't drunk. Oh wow, look at that. Land, lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Okay, spirit, I ain't gonna even fight with you. This is what's coming in. Your ancestors have said, okay, we about to give you what you need to have. Okay. If you've been watching my channel, I briefly talk about the things that are going on, the upgrades that have happened in my life. This is you just seeing some of the stuff that's happening. Let me pull from here. And this deck is the Work Your Light. So when I pull this deck, this is you. This is your energy. Your energy because you're freeing yourself. Mentanken. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay. I'm getting kind of freaked out right now because this is part of your lineage. This is, how did I hear it? I said it on the other channel. You may be part of the original star seeds, royalty, creme of the creme, creme de la creme. You know what I'm trying to say. Creme de creme. This is you. So whatever you've been dealing with, if you're like me, and I've been on this earthly realm for a long time, earthly years anyway. I'm older. Excuse me, I'm older than the average tarot reader on YouTube. I'll say that. What is it that you're longing for? Spirit, what is it that we are longing for? Protection. Call back your power. Cut the cord. Soul retrieval. This is what you are being told to do. Okay, I'm just noticing something. There we go. The camera was focused down really, really, really close. It's 11:11. You are being told to call back your power. Call it back. Go to the spiritual courts. Write out your petitions. Anything that has been done to you, write it out. Talk to, I call them the divine, but I've been told that the real name for the divine is the all. When you go to the spiritual course, go to the all. I'm going to start changing my my petitions when instead of saying the divine, I'm going to say the all. Don't dim to fit in. In the past, they wanted you to dim your light. And that was how they were taking your energy as well. I can say for sure for me, because I was a people pleaser. Don't dim your light. When you dim your light, they take your energy that way too. And they claim it as theirs. Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and devotion. Priestess, mystic, teacher. This is who you are. And my ears are ringing loud. They don't want you to know that you are part of a sisterhood. You are part of royalty that is a priestess, a mystic, and a teacher. They want you to say no to this. They don't want you to take this energy. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. They don't want you to do this. They don't want you to say yes to that. They don't want you to think you're protected. This is not the kind of reading I thought I was going to be doing. But okay, Spirit. I'll pull another one. This is getting interesting. It fell out in my lap. It's still upright. Pillar of light. Your vibration is hearing. You are the oracle. I need to look that up because when I think of an oracle, I see this little old lady, and they are old, and then they have all this wisdom. But let's look at this. Let's see what it says. Excuse me. Okay. It looks like it might be an action. No, no, it's something else. Activation. You're activating something. We're activating something. Your vibration is healing. You are the oracle. You are heaven and earth in perfect expression, a conduit for the light of the heavens to the earth. You are the rainbow bridge. Take time to meditate. Imagine yourself as a pillar of light, connecting the light of the heavens above with the earth. As the light shines through each of your chakras, you activate the rainbow bridge that many ancient scriptures speak about, raising your vibration and the vibration of the planet, linking the higher realms of the cosmos, guides, angels, and spirit with the ancient wisdom keepers and beings of planet Earth. They dance together through you. They sing together through you. Without your body, your voice, and the creations, neither can be expressed. For too long, we have been taught that God is outside of us, giving away our power to angels and spirit guides. But without you, they do not have a voice. You are the oracle. Do not look for guidance outside, for you hold all of the wisdom of the entire universe in the portal of your heart, in every cell of your body. Do not see the angels and guides as above you, for without you, they have no way of communicating. You are the oracle. You are the rainbow bridge. You are the pillar of light. So you create what's going on. And you part of this Mentakin. You're part of this too. You're royalty. You're part of the original light workers. What else? This is the last oracle, and then we'll get into the tarot. Lightning. You've experienced a lot of disruption. A lot. Oh my God. A lot, but I'll take it. You have unlimited potential. You have a lot of star energy around you, divine guidance. Hello again, recycle. You're recovering. Whatever it is that was taken from you, you're recovering it. Moon has a lot to do with your emotions. Palm, this is your destiny. On the bottom, angel numbers. I'm sure you probably have seen a lot of angel numbers. 1111. Bless me. And I talked about 1111 earlier. I saw that time. It's 1118 now. Now, this is your confirmation. Now, because I was affected in the way that I was affected, I'm going to pull these cards first. This is Tarot of Sexual Magic. It's not the karmic deck I used earlier. But this is energy, and I'll see what it is first. Yep, here we go. I knew it. Diablo, the devil. Devil energy has been affecting you and trying to control you. I'm going to take it. I'm going to pull it out. But a card fell on the floor and it's sideways. If I can get to it. Ouch. Sorry about that. I know the camera moved. It was sideways. And it's 5 of chalices. So there is this sadness. They're trying to manipulate your emotions. There's this sadness. They're trying to manipulate your emotions. They're trying to get you in this 3 of Swords energy. I'm going to pull it because the devil's here. Something has ended or is ending. And they are in their head, 9 of Swords. This is a King of Cups energy that's feeling this way. So, whoever, this King of Cups doesn't want you to release yourself. But you're a star. This is star energy. It's in reverse. 10 of Swords. This has been revealed. This heartbreak has been revealed. This 5 of Cups energy has been revealed. They were moving towards the Empress. They were trying to break an Empress. I'm going to pull it. They're trying to break an Empress heart. They're trying to keep you in an energy of heartbreak, lack, instability, heartache. Because as long as you're not, because empresses, they create, they are very abundant. They don't, they can think about it and it comes into being. And they know that. So if they keep you in this heartbreak energy, you can't manifest your desires. They'll be able to put their energies onto you, heartbreak, depression, all of this, and they'll be able to take your manifestation energies. Yeah, here's a Knight of Wands. They're trying to keep you in an energy where a Knight of Wands is affecting you. But there's a transformation here. Fell out. And it's in reverse. Oh, no, it's not. Ace of Chalices. Ace of Cups. They were trying to end your Ace of Cups for you. They wanted your Ace of Cups. What is this? They wanted that balance. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. They wanted it. Pentacles is something on the earthly realm. They wanted this. There's a masculine somewhere in the realm. They wanted this masculine. But that's you. They wanted that masculine. Two of Wands. There's an action being taken. So you were in Nine of Swords. You're ending. There's a cycle ending. There's a cycle ending that they don't want to end. And there was some type of action taken. They were challenging you. They were challenging you. What is this? But you're balanced. This is Temperance. You're balanced. This King of Cups is trying to keep you in a certain kind of energy. And it fell again on the floor. But I think it's upright, but I could be wrong. It's upright. It is the Four of Swords. Something has ended. Something's being put to rest with the King of Cups. Whoever this King of Cups is, they not having sex. So you're protecting your sexual energy. This King of Cups, this individual loves you, or they wanted you to think that they loved you, but you really don't know. But that's being put to rest. There's no sexual intercourse happening. It's a lot of moon energy here. These people, this person, now the last time it was a feminine that was doing this energy, that was very manipulative. But this devil energy is a King of Cups this time. He was trying to attack an Empress. That's interesting. I think the reason why this is not happening is because you are expressing your love. You're expressing your emotions. So you're taking your power back. And by doing so, you're freeing yourself. Whereas they didn't want you to free yourself. You're freeing yourself because you're talking. Now, this is I won't say it's a karmic deck, but excuse me, it's going to explain something. Here we go with this reverse. It's the Wheel of Fortune. You are going towards your Wheel of Fortune, and they don't want you to do that because I had it in reverse. I'm not gonna lie. Two of Wands. You're taking, here we go, now I have the hiccups. You're taking some type of action against this heartbreak. This is the King of Swords. He can't see it. So this is divine protection. He doesn't see the action you're taking. Now this Three of Swords. There it is. Wow. They wanted to exploit you. This is Knave of Pentacles. They wanted to keep you in this energy because they were using your sexual energy as a cash cow. They were getting lots of money, keeping you in this energy. And by keeping you in that energy, you would stay in Three of Swords energy. But they didn't see that you knew what was going on. And this is the moon. Oh no, this is death. You are ending something. Six of Wands. And you fought for it. Six of Wands is public recognition, victory. You've ended something. Whatever this is. And you've healed. They're in the Nine of Swords energy. Nine of Swords energy. And they're heartbroken. They wanted you in Five of Cups, now they're in Five of Cups energy. Fair play. And they're like that because you're getting the Ace of Pentacles. And there's this King of Cups that was withholding his emotions from you. What's going on with this King of Cups? Oh, I knew it. I was trying to avoid that. A lot fell out, but I'm going to take it. He's sad. He's hiding his emotions because something's been put to rest. And it's on the hand where Pentacles would go. He is, all eyes are on him, and he knows that he's been cut off. An action was taken to do that. The High Priestess knew his actions. They knew he was abusing his power. There was some type of manipulation. They knew that they were being very deceitful in some type of relationship. And this could also be some type of spiritual leader. I don't know. You're getting justice over that. I'll take it. It was going on for a while. Now, for this Ten of Swords that's been revealed, Nine of Wands, somebody is, they are in there. It's a burden, Nine of Wands, but you've protected yourself. You've ended that cycle. Whatever this Ten of Swords was that's been revealed, you're wounded, but you're okay. Whatever that was, it's not going to affect you. Three of Wands is in reverse. It's not coming to pass. As the Empress, you have the Queen of Wands. You used your Queen of Wands energy to help you. And it's going to give you your Four of Wands. You're going to get a new start. This is Fool energy. And this is Ace of Chalices, which is this new beginning is going to be of love, a gift from the divine. It's 11:32 on the clock. You're balancing out because you've made some type of decision. This is the Lover's card. You've made a decision. You've made a decision to become enlightened. I'm keeping it. This is the Hangman. You're looking at this in a different way. You're looking at what they had done to you. You're not saying, oh, they did this to me. You're now saying, okay, they did this for me, because you can see what they did. What this devil energy did, it revealed a wound that you needed to fix. And because you've done that, it's going to give you Ace of Cups energy. And it's going to give you Two of Wands, Two of Cups energy, a soulmate. There's some action you've taken that's going to allow Ace of Pentacles to come. You're walking towards an action. This is Eight of Cups. You're walking away from whatever was done to harm you. You're walking towards an ending. You're ending something. And it took a lot of strength. Took a lot of strength. Because they were trying to block. They were trying to block your Three of Wands. I told you that. There was a King of Pentacles here that was in devil energy that was doing that. He was doing a lot of work as a magician for your money. He was getting paid off of you. This is the truth. And the truth has come out and they're getting cut. You see their hands? They're bleeding. And they still trying to avoid the Tower. This is an emperor. This is someone trying to take control of their life. Or this could be the emperor trying to avoid Tower. I don't know. I'm not going to pull it out. What is being put to rest? Whatever was done in the past, childhood wound, there is being put to rest because you are a star. They didn't want you to see this. They were doing all kind of foolishness and fuckery so that you didn't see that you were the star. I'm going to pull from another deck. And I may pull from the other way. They were trying to keep you mentally imprisoned under the moon cycles. Eight of Swords. There was a lot of lying, cheating, and stealing here to do this. But you're getting balanced. Two of Pentacles. You're balancing things out. As the Empress. Here it is again. You are the Empress. And you're going to create your own. This is how they wanted you to be. But you're creating your own energy. They was trying to sacrifice you. But you ran off. You protected yourself. And you walked away. You went in a hermit mode. Okay. They're trying to hold on to you. Four of Pentacles. And, you know, looking at that little dial, they was doing a little pincushion magic. Dial magic. Because they know you were going into union. You're healing, though. You're moving away to calmer waters. This is an angel. Justice for you is that an angel is protecting you. You got a Page of Wands here too. You're going to be taking your actions toward your own happiness. Wow. I told you they was trying to sacrifice you. You're wounded because they tried to sacrifice you. They were trying to sacrifice you. Using religion. There's a shadow person there. They didn't want you to see that. Okay, I'm going to take it because it tried to fall out my hand. Oh, it's a couple of them. You went into hermit, as your new start, you're going in as a hermit. You're walking away from all that foolishness and fuckery. You wounded though, but you ended that cycle. Who is this? Knight of Wands. Whoever this Knight of Wands is, you're moving away from them. Oh, hold on. You're wounded, but you put some things to rest, and another card flipped out. I gotta find it. Yeah, you had to be deceitful. You had to be deceitful. Because you're moving toward Nine of Pentacle energy. Okay. Yeah, you had to be deceitful because they were trying to shank you. They was trying to end you, kill you. This is the Knight of Cups. Self-love. Because that's her. These little demons was trying to shank you. This was the card when a few days ago, I woke up with my heart. I felt the pain in my heart. Somebody tried to shank me in my sleep. I don't know what realm I was in. But I got up and I pulled some cards but this is what they were trying to do to me. And it was a feminine energy. They didn't know that this is who you were. Knight of Swords. They do. It's a chess game. They're trying to avoid this tower. This Knight of Swords is trying to avoid this tower after trying to shank you. 2 cards.